Hello, me again, Boyan. I Last night I was deciding to start today, Saturday. Oh, my newfangled smartwatch doesn't tell me the date. I think it's January 4th, 2025. So I decided to start composing my new album today. It may be an hour or two. Right now, I'm enjoying a beer and watching Ghostbusters. Not the new version. I hate most of the new entertainment made since 2015. Somehow, the movies made before 2015 were amazing, but afterwards, their kind of quality started to suck in Hollywood, and I can't explain this. It makes no sense, but most of the entertainment after 2015 is lower quality. And I've also noticed the same with my music. The music I've been composing ever since after 2015 has been sucking, whereas the stuff I wrote before 2015 was amazing. And I'm like, how is this phenomenon, the 2015 thing, how is it even affecting me? Like, I'm not consciously making lower quality music, it's just how it turns out. And so I suspect that in the world, things have changed which affect the psyche of all us creative people in a negative manner. All these conflicts, all these crimes, all these negativity, global warming, climate change, yada yada yada. It must have a negative influence on us. But I'm determined to write good music, and so I'm trying to set the tone at the top for my first project of the year. My goal, if you recall, if I've explained that previously, is to compose one album a month for this whole year. So I plan to publish 12 albums. And I've done some rudimentary calculations here. It takes me 30 hours of work to produce one quality song. It takes me 3 hours of work to produce the low quality that I've been making since 2015. So maybe that's the explanation. I haven't been putting as much effort into my work as I should be. And so if I work 8 hours every day of the month times 30 days, let's say an average month has 30 days. We won't care about February. That's 240 hours of work a month. 240 hours of music composing every month is possible. I mean, I'll treat it like a job. I'm unemployed as it is, so why not? And so if it takes me 30 days, 30 hours, pardon me, to produce a quality song, then the 30 and 30 cancel out, and that leaves 8. And so I can produce 8 quality songs a month. And that's good enough for an album. And so my first album, I can't start it unless I have a focal point to focus on, which is the title of the album. And so here is a list that I came up with of future titles for my first album. And I'm going to expand on it. This is only one page. It took me half an hour to come up with this list. And so I'm going to work on maybe 10 more pages of titles. Then I'm going to shortlist them all, and I'm going to choose one title, and then I'm going to compose music. So here it goes. $1 million. Imagine if I made an album called $1 million, then I can say I made $1 million and it would be true. It's a funny name, but I don't like it very much. Planets of the Ocean. That's very intriguing, but I don't know if I can make a whole album based on that name. Tiger Heart. I like that one a lot because I used to be a kung fu teacher, so it kind of makes me think that I'm gonna make action music, but I don't want to focus entirely on that. So Far So Good is a good title. I thought about the title 46.5 as a title. It's creative. Sounds like a random number, but it's actually my age. Then I thought July Baby. I'm a July baby. Why not name my first album July Baby? Mansion for Mom. I mean, that's the goal of the album, is to buy my mom a nice mansion. So why not call it plainly what it is? Transparency and all that, right? So many people are liars in the world that somebody should be honest in this world. Why not call it Mansion for Mom? Drained. I like that title. It explains how I feel. First Try. It's an obvious title. This is my first try at making a real record. Why not call it First Try? I mean, it's plain, vanilla, boring. But yet I love vanilla the most. Dreams of a Forgotten Man. That one I like very much. I put a check mark next to that one. Smurfette 85. In 1985, for New Year's, I gave my grandma and grandpa a greeting card, and it had the Smurfette on it. And so I thought, why not forever remember this memory in an album title? Dreams of a Forgotten Man, I already said. Electrolust. That one I like very much. And since most of my music will be electronic in nature, this seems like a good title. For Real. I mean, that's like lame, but why not? Not Yet a Pro. That's more like a statement. You know, my music is amateurish. Why not call it what it is? Gift of Love. That's an interesting title, but I think I want to make a song with that title and not a whole album. Deer in the Forest. I like that one a lot. And then I thought, for a theme, I can put all kinds of nature elements into each song title. Could be interesting. Far From My Dreams. That has a negative connotation, so I don't really like that one very much. Delusions. That one could be interesting. Now here's the one that I really am so far thinking is the best title of all of them. Subways Through the Universe. I mean, that's very catchy and interesting. I can see myself making a whole album based on that theme. It Doesn't Matter Without You. I think that title, I think, is better as a song than as an album title. Bora Bora. I mean, who doesn't want to go to Bora Bora? And also from Babylon 5, a reference, All Alone in the Night. So that's my list. And so I'm going to brainstorm for another hour or two, then shortlist. And then I'm gonna get going. But I don't really want to write music today. I want to watch Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2 is coming up after. I want to waste a day on Twitter. I want to read Deepak Chopra's book, Ageless Body, Timeless Mind, so I can live forever through the quantum universe. I want to go for long walks in the parks around Toronto. I want to make pizza and put on jalapeno sauce. I don't want to compose music. I don't want the stress and the frustration of clicking buttons, dragging icons, entering notes on my keyboard, choosing samples, spending an hour to make a drum beat, fighting with the copy and paste, connecting cables. I don't want to do all that stress. I want AI to make the songs for me. And then I want AI to collect the money. And then I want AI to make the music videos. And then I want artificial intelligence to do everything for me. But then it wouldn't be my art, would it? Then it wouldn't be me doing the work. And so I have to put in the effort and the frustration and the stress. And I have to fight with reason. And yet, it's not such a big fight now that I've upgraded to version 13. A lot of things have been simplified. But it's still a lot of effort. It's still a lot of work. A lot of nonsensical technical crap that we have to do. Clicking buttons, moving sliders, adjusting knobs, dragging synthesizers up and down in the rack. All that technical stuff is not very fun. But I like the finished product. I like when I finish a song and then I can move on to the next project. Okay, talked enough. See you later.